fucked up. Sometimes they, sometimes they get arrested, by the police. All kind of shit happens. So
technically, I think being a vigilante is illegal.
Yes,
I think
it's vigilantes.
technically it's illegal, but I don't know. They want to do it. Whatever.
They like the Punisher and they go around blowing people away, or what?
Oh,
well,
I don't know if you can.
If you've still got the links, 24, pull it up and we'll talk about it.
And we're live. Welcome to Roundtable.
Get my pies out of the oven.
Steven Spat.
That's gunfire. Now you get me out of here and I'll go take care of it. What kind of babbling bullshit is this?
24/7 fusion.
I also cook.
The Battle Angel S of Chaos.
What? I'll carry everything. You killed what we run into, all right?
The one, the only, Stone Loki!
Get my pies out of the oven!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comic Book Roundtable!
What kind of babbling bullshit is this? Get my pies out of the oven!
That's one way to do it.
Hey,
God,
hi guys.
Someone's in it.
Man, if I see that guy Keith around here, I'm gonna. Oh, there he is. Hey, Keith.
Oh no! Wait, be quiet. We were talking about. Hi.
Before we all get into our normal harassing selves that belongs on some kind of Twitter jail, we have Keith from Pop Culture Minefield and the rest of the Dyslexic English Dictionary joining us tonight.
Franks and Beans.
Hi, Keith.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, man.
How's it going, Chief?
What's up, dude?
Wow, we seem to have a lively group tonight.
Oh, yes. We have Chris Persia in the chat. We have Zax. We have Jace540, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Eris of Tentacle, and of course, more coming in from the stream elements. Our panelists tonight include myself, Clobbern Time, Stone _ Cold Loki, Eris of Cat Tongue, and of course 24/7 Fusion Media, followed by Keith. How is everyone tonight?
That was flawless. Well done.
Hey.
Doing
Good
good.
to be here. Good to be here, bud.
There's an interesting story between these two, and I'm going to quickly swap around because it looks like Stone and Keith ran into each other sometime last week.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's another edition of Keith's mouth getting himself in trouble. So.
No, but man, I'm in vintage stock, and I hear this guy talking. I'm like, man, I know that voice, and I look over, and there's Keith, and I'm like, holy shit, it's got to be him. He's wearing the vest. He's got the Superman shirt on. I'm like, dude, that's him. I know that's him. So before I got out of there, I was like, you're on YouTube, aren't you? And he's like, yeah. And the buddy he's talking to is like, yeah. And I'm like, you stream with Fat Steve? And he's like looking at me like, damn, yeah. I'm like, I'm Stone Loki. I've hung out with Steven and Loriana since they started. It's an honor to meet you. And you know, I love watching y'all's Babylon 5 stuff, even though I've not gotten through the first season yet.
Look, you are way too kind. It was look. The long and short of it is, I hadn't seen the guy that I was talking to, Zachary. I hadn't seen him since the beginning of the lockdown, and his job is such that there's a lot of stuff that he's missed. So he said, "Man, you got to fill me in on everything that I've missed." So I was doing that, while also telling him to check out all the shows and stuff on YouTube. But I was giving him the highlights of what had recently happened, as far as, and Steven knows about a lot of the stuff that we've been talking about. But basically, what's been happening with Warner Brothers, what's been happening with Disney, and what has happened with Amazon acquiring MGM, and what all that means for a shop that we were standing in the middle of when I was talking about all that. So there you go.
Yeah. Did he tell you any of the secrets, Loki, or did he just tell you like with all anticipation, but then left it
Secrets?
Vague? He left it vague? I think he left it vague.
Is that vague? This vagueness was brought to you by Aunt May, also known as Gary Busey.
No. Why? Why do you always have to like blind me when I pop on one of your streams? I don't understand.
But that was a cool thing though, just being out in the wild and at a comic, because I mean it was like comic shopping. So looking at statues and looking at comics and all that, and to run into somebody, it's like holy shit, our community is not like. Yes, we have people all over the world, but we're not as far apart as some people may think. So it's just a really cool thing, and I'm glad I did it because, I don't know if he thought like I was creeping, but I was like looking at toys, and I was like, man, is that him? Is that? I don't want to be wrong and just be like, hey, I know you, and be like, no, motherfucker, you don't know me.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know that person. Who's Fat Steven? Oh no, the awkward.
That man just called me Fat and Steven. He called me two bad names. He called me a Steven. He called me Fat. What the hell's going on with Louisiana?
I gotta say that I've been a fan of vintage stock since they first came to Springfield, and bought out quite a few stores that I would go to. In fact, that particular location that we were at many moons ago used to house another comic book shop that was co-owned by a friend of mine from high school. And
really?
So the name of the shop used to be Comic Empire. And that just goes to show how old I am. So quite a few comic shops in and around the area. Way too many that have closed for my liking, and way too many years just standing in comic shops, just talking comics.
That was like a completely random thing too, because I usually go to the other one next to Entertain Mart. And I found two DVDs. I found the original Star Wars, the theatrical version, and I found Return of the Jedi, the theatrical version, not the special editions, mind you, but the original theatrical version. And I'm like, "Do you have Empire?" And he was like, "Let me look." And he goes, "No, but our other store over on, I can't remember whatever street it was, they have it." And I was like. Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, I'll go by there, and they didn't end up having it, but you were there, so it made the trip totally worth it.
Oh my god!
Have you ever been to their Joplin store?
No, I haven't.
They have two stores in Joplin.
What's the name of the place again?
Vintage Stock.
Vintage Stock, and
That's
they are spread out. Yeah. Oh, they have a nice line of stores in and around the area, in and around the states. So I think they're in Arkansas, definitely in Missouri, and I think Kansas. So, like I said, I remember when they only had a few shops. I mean, few as in like maybe 3 or 4. So, anyway. Fat Steven.
Yes, sir.
I've interrupted you for the last time, so go ahead.
It won't be the last time, I guarantee it.
Thank you, Eric. It's pretty much laid back. Hello, Steve Mitchum. This is pretty much laid back. We're going to talk about some stuff. I know we stare at and Google at women for about 20 to 45 minutes to most of the whole show. Well, 24 just keeps going, blow that shit up.
Yeah.
Blow that shit up.
He'll make you mildly uncomfortable, but you'll also laugh most of the time, so it's all right.
Yeah. Well, seeing we're all here, where do you guys want us to go with first? Does anyone else want to go first? I know we want to keep stuff all spaced out because we can go right into this week in comics, and we can actually show Keith how bad it looks.
Yes, do that. I love making fun of bad things. Give me.
Keith,
yeah.
Are you guys going to that? Do you want to go into this week in comics first, Keith,
yes.
and see how horrifying?
I'm a woman. I have spoken.
Yeah.
I am the cynic.
Hi, Keith. How are you? Council.
You know what? That sounds fine.
All right, cool.
Yes, good. Let the hate flow through you.
Stop saying Fat Steven. I keep saying what? I'm sorry. Fat Steven.
You say Steven, we say fat.
Now, as we go into this week's in comics, everyone's almost favorite part, it is mine, because we get to look at how not only crappy the covers are getting, how many variant covers they need to sell nothing.
Yep. Wow, it's a bad market.
It's a very bad market. I'm going to blow it up. Sorry to cover all your faces, but let's get into looking around. And what do you guys think so far? Hulk looks horrible. I'm not even going to talk about that one. I don't even know more.
What's that? Justice League? What? That's 62.
I believe it is 62, and I haven't seen much of this other than it looks like they're ripping off Captain Planet.
All you need to see is Brian Michael Bendis' name to know not to buy it.
Oh, who got heart? It was a lame-o that got heart.
See, and that's the thing. You I know you see the chick in the gold. That's Naomi.
I thought that was Wolverine for a second. I was like, wait, no, guys.
And the thing with her is right now, you know, she got a show being put out by Ava DuVernay, and that shit's hitting the CW, and that shit's already in production, and she's coming in like she's written like Ironheart or like Teen Lantern. And she's coming in, and she, like right now she has a storyline going through the Justice League right now, where she's actually a member of the Justice League. So, and that's Black Adam right there too. So I guess you already know why they threw him in the lineup. You know,
Black Adam.
Insert.
Yeah, that's Black Adam right there, man. So, yeah, right there.
So she inserted herself into the Justice League. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because you already know who's writing it, man. So
yeah, it's Bendis.
Yeah, so
she's the key to everything.
Exactly. You know, and what's funny is she had just came out, and already she got a show coming.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, because women power.
Are there any female superheroes right now that aren't doing the whole self-insertion thing? Because they certainly can't get any.
I think Immortal Hulk almost crosses that. He has bigger boobs than 90% of the females being drawn right now.
Oh wow!
Friends I know that read it, as much of a punk that Al Ewing is, say this is a good book. I just can't buy a cover Marvel comic, but some say it's good. Or what?
It's not nearly as bad as a cover as it could have been.
Again,
that's a cool looking cover.
Variant covers.
Yeah.
Well, Alex Ross did most of the covers in this series before.
Okay. Well, that explains that.
They always had nice covers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe Bennett is kind of an okay artist. Yeah. But I'm sorry.
How dare you? Batwoman. Oh, I thought it said Batwoman. That says Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, they got a double title now? Oh,
it's red. I thought it said Batwoman. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a Slash fanfic. Oh, no, they even have the Slash in the name.
Yeah, that kicked off at the beginning of the year. This series, man. So,
Wow.
Well, no, not a Slash, because Slash fanfic is gay. Sorry. Okay. I know my fan fictions. I understand this culture.
Hey, I'm sorry, no bullshit. Who's that character behind Batman? On the other side, up on the Joker. Can you
the Grim Reaper?
Oh,
hold on.
Actually, no. That is
Phantasm.
No, the other side.
The Skull Mask.
Yeah.
You mean the one that kind of looks like a combination of Catwoman and first generation Batman?
Right. Yeah. I just want to see what that looks like.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Does it say in the description?
Well, it looks like a combination, like like you just said, it sounds like a combination of the two. And I heard that they've been trying to come up with Batman and Catwoman's daughter coming from the future or some shit. I don't know, man. Just some shit. So I don't know, but I just want to see what that picture looked like.
It's written by Tom King. Oh
no! Wait. Before I do that, torture people. There's a question from Shay who was Festival. Have you seen IDW's G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero number 283 with the new member Sherlock on the cover? I have not.
Oh boy.
Well, I'll tell you what. After this, we'll hit up 283 of G.I. Joe.
Is this still Tom King? Is this really still Tom King?
Yeah. I found it. It said that it's this is what did it say? At last, Tom King returns to the rocky romantic saga of Batman and Catwoman, and I was like, that's what I read.
Insulting ruining a great character like the Phantasm.
Oh, here, I'll give you the description right now just so you can read that. But there you go, because I have something to add to this one when it comes to Tom King and Catwoman. Keely Chow summed it up pretty good. I will not ever, not even blindfolded or offer $1 million. I'm never doing that. He wants to be pegged by Bruce Wayne while he is dressed as Catwoman. We already know this.
So I found out it's Helena. Helena is the woman that you see in there with the yellow across her chest and
they named her Helena.
It's Helena, and she goes by Batwoman. So I was right. Batwoman was in the cover.
So basically, Tom King has taken the original idea for the Huntress,
right,
and has updated it.
From Earth 2, right?
Yeah, and apparently Phantasm is also in this book.
Is that Andrea Beaumont?
I don't know.
They can kiss my fat white ass.
What is it going to fucking kiss asses today? What is this shit? I'm out.
I don't know, man.
Wow, I can't. Yeah, see something. Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere, but I just wanted to see what the costume looked like because I've never seen nothing like it. It was like a mix of the both, and I just wanted to see that.
Well, hold on.
Wait.
What do you see?
Give me a second.
Swamp Thing, number 4. Wonder who's writing this.
Right. Yeah, they got that new Swamp Thing series. Another thing too.
Nobody you've ever heard of.
Well, the funny thing is, it's like a lot of these properties that are starting to get turned into like TV shows or that are in production. Like JJ's fucking with the dark, the Just League Dark, and then I heard that the reason why Swamp Thing didn't get a season 2 was because JJ pulled Swamp Thing from that. And
no. I can definitely tell you that is not how it happened. Because Swamp Thing got canceled not too long after it started, and that was way before Warner Brothers gave JJ the money. He was still working in Star Wars at that time. Whoever told you that, they're doing a combination of wish and hope and think, and that doesn't always work out too well. I'm not saying that JJ isn't above doing certain things. But in this particular instance, I don't think he's the guy behind a lot of that. In fact, this is going to shock you.
Oh, shit.
I really do not think that JJ is that interested in working with DC. And I'll tell you why. JJ has finally reached the conclusion that he wants his own stuff. He wants his own original ideas. He wants his... the real reason why he took the money for Warner Brothers is it was going to give him the ability to be able to create new stuff. And when I say new stuff, I truly do mean new stuff, because I think he's starting to understand that his legacy and what he puts out, he's been spending so much time cribbing off of other people that I think he's forgotten what got him there in the first place. And I think he's wanting to just do that. It's easier in the long run. You don't receive as much hate. That isn't to mean that he wouldn't do a few DC things. But all of that was really because DC Films, needed help. and in this case, Walter Hamada needed help because he really, really needed JJ more than JJ needed him. And if everything I'm reading right now about the big changeover and some of the plans that I've read from Mikey Sutton, looks like Hamada is pretty much gone. Those plans are being changed as we speak by the new head of Warner Media.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are making plans to change DC Entertainment to make it run as efficiently as Marvel Entertainment does. Not to run it the same way. That's a big difference. But to run it as efficiently. Right. And what that means is that is what I was saying all last week, which is the best thing that could happen to DC right now is to undo everything that happened in the aftermath of the release of Justice League and reunite DC Entertainment.
Good luck.
Because you can do that when you're the one running the company. It's an easy thing to do. What you do is you take DC Television away from the television side of Warner Brothers. You take DC Films away from the film side of Warner Brothers, and you reunite and reinstall all of the stuff that they lost, which is the merchandising and everything else. The only thing that
like it's so easy, but like you have to remember also that the rights, the reason why a lot of things are in different places at the moment is the rights are all kinds of messed up, and it's like a spider web when you start looking into the rights of these characters. Like the reason why the CW started with Arrow and not a Batman series is because they couldn't get the rights to Batman, so they made Green Arrow. It wasn't like Batman almost at all.
Yeah,
like,
I know of what you speak, but I'm not going back that far.
Oh, okay.
The guy who is in charge of all of this right now, okay, he is one of these no-nonsense, strip everything down and make it work, and you continue to rearrange and do whatever until it starts to make money. That's how he was so successful for Discovery Plus, because a lot of what he had to work with when he constructed all of that were just pieces parts. And now it is what it is. You know, it is very successful. It is in every country on this planet. And by combining that with Warner Media, had Zack Snyder's Justice League come out after this deal, Justice League would have been in every country around the world. So this is a good thing. Now, will this be a long-term thing? What I'm hearing is for the next few years, Warner Brothers is going to be put back together and is going to be re-energized. Hopefully it'll be successful, because I'm thinking, what I'm hearing is that they're thinking about selling it as one complete piece. But you can't sell it the way that it is now because nobody wants to buy it because it's in pieces.
Quick second. I just got a $5 donation from Anita Sarkisian. Thank you. I loved what you did to Last of Us 2, you dumb.
Oh, Anita.
Just added $5. You want to nibble on my cookie, Steven? Go ahead. You know you want to. No. You know what you should do? Get back all the money you took and then talk to me. Have a nice day, Anita. Thank you for coming out and donating to my Weight Watchers points.
Thanks for fucking up Mass Effect.
Sorry, and while we get back into that, does anyone notice something very familiar about this picture I just edited while Keith was talking?
Uh-huh.
Now look at Catwoman's face and look at the other half.
Is that the writer?
That's Tom King.
Yeah, he's self-inserting himself as
he wants
Catwoman.
to get pegged by Bruce Wayne. It's now canon, as I've just proven here, as I scare away 4 people.
Yeah, it's not surprising. You could tell, like, by his run in that Batman series. I loosely call it a Batman series. It really wasn't a Batman
you
series.
You could give Catwoman a goatee, and you have Tom King. And this fact was brought to you by Gary Busey, because he is the only Aunt May. Back to you, Keith.
Basically, I'm thinking there's a better than average chance that David Zarston will be able to accomplish all of this, because it's not like anybody else has time to be able to put all this together And you can't allow everybody that's been working at Warner Brothers these last couple of years. That's the other thing that he's been doing. He actually knows what he's doing when it comes to personnel and when it comes to the entertainment business. Unlike everybody from AT&T, this guy is kind of a savant when it comes to numbers and understanding who did what and when. So if you're Walter Hamada, there's no chance. You might as well not beg for your job because you're out the door, basically. He is basically going to start going through and taking out a lot of the dipshits and dumbasses that Warner Brothers has occurred over the last, ever. And streamline both Warner Brothers and all the other properties to make it profitable. And as I remember telling you, Stephen, one of the projects that he might even take on, which seems like it's going to be monumental, is CW. I mean, it's not like CBS is able to afford to keep up their end of the bargain anymore. So it looks like Warner Brothers will have a full hand with the CW. And I think what he's going to do is he's actually going to try to make it a profitable and working real network. But all of this is because they're going to sell it.
Do you think that could also be a partial reason why, not just because of the leak of the Powerpuff Girls script? Do you think it was leaked on purpose to just test the waters to see how bad it was, or was it?
I think it was leaked on purpose to stop the momentum.
That was momentum.
To stop. Here's what I mean by that. You're dealing with an industry now that allowed the head of one of the top television networks to basically screw an entire company as he was going out the door. And that screw job continues unabated to this day because nobody's figured out a way of getting beyond the mess that he made. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Star Trek.
Yeah, CBS.
and that script but the contract that Alex Kurtzman has been using, that is his golden ticket, the golden shield, that continues and will, for the foreseeable future, continue to allow him to not only make Star Trek and be its overall boss. CBS is also obligated to go ahead and give him stuff outside of Star Trek, a certain minimum number of shows. So the reason why Clarice, as bad as the ratings are, will continue for CBS.
God damn it.
Well, someone has to hide a corpse somewhere. Where else than right in a CW show?
Yeah, I mean, they're not really even corpses anymore.
No one's looking at it. Just throw another one on the fire. No one's looking.
Well, look. The only show worse than that is Star Trek Discovery. And it seems like that's not going to end anytime soon because CBS is contractually obligated to continue to give him what he wants.
Do it. Burn it to the ground. Do it. Do it all. I am all for it at this point. Just because I love how they'll tout this shit as like the most provocative, deep content that has ever existed in all of eternity of media. And it's really like something that you could just dig into your garbage can and pull out and find. Like it's
No.
Sorry,
really?
I totally slipped on my keyboard. I literally slipped on my keyboard.
Dude, I was making a serious point and you interrupted me. Are you kidding me?
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck, Matt Stevens?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I am. This is laughter of sympathy.
Wow,
I will say this though.
It wasn't.
I will say this though. You were making a lot of really good points. Okay?
Thank you. I don't even know when I got cut off because I wasn't like.
It wasn't on purpose. I literally slipped on my mouse.
But you also have to understand something needs to be done because this isn't just about one particular company. This is all of them. Okay, Marvel's having problems because Disney's having problems. I don't know when the BBC is going to get off of this merry-go-round that they find themselves on. Out of everybody that I could list, they're the ones that probably have the easiest job because all they got to do is just effing stop. Stop digging. Stop digging a bigger hole.
Well, that's what Disney's doing, and because Disney is doing that, Marvel's doing that, Star Wars, Lucasfilms is doing that. A lot of people have been on and on about, oh, well, if you get this person out of Lucasfilm, or you get this person out of Marvel, or you replace. No, it is Disney. It is the culture at Disney. When the roots are that bad, the tree has got to go.
Well, that's the thing, though. You see, this is what I mean by corporate entertainment. Once the corporations got their hands on all the Hollywood properties, this was always going to lead to where we are right now. Okay. And corporate comic books, corporate filmmaking, corporate television show stuff, none of that ever really works out the best way, because it really is just a lot of infighting, backbiting, people holding grudges. Unlike old Hollywood, where, you work a lot of that stuff out of your system, but for the most part, everybody is under the mantra of it's all about the money. Corporate business isn't always about money. Corporate's also about power more than anything else. You piss somebody off, somebody's going to go out of their way to make you pay. Whether or not it makes you money is immaterial, and that's bad for business.
Yep.
And so this is where we find ourselves. Now, could we swing out of this if we're lucky? Heck yes. With what Disney's doing right now, what Warner Brothers is going through right now, and what could happen with MGM and Amazon, depending on which way the crow flies. I'm not as happy about the possibilities of what could happen with Amazon owning MGM, because Amazon is one giant company that seems to be on that road to non-happyville, as we would like to say, because of getting rid of the Conan television series and going with some of the other ideas because of the lady that they have in charge of all of their entertainment. If they could go ahead and just continue to go all woke with James Bond, and even go deeper.
Well, they already proved that with The Expanse. I don't know how much you know about what happened to Cass Anvar, but Cass Anvar pretty much saved The Expanse. And then these accusations come out. There have been no police filings. There has been no police investigations. The company that did the investigation was a company that is ingrained in Hollywood, that has done these types of investigations before for studios in Hollywood. And it's just total radio silence. And if anyone asks a question, they're told, well, it's none of your business. You don't know what happened. You weren't part of the investigation. There was no police investigation. No charges have been filed. No charges were filed. It's another Kick Vic campaign, and they just got rid of him. And the way they did it was so chicken shit. And from what I've heard, he didn't even know he was being removed until after everything was over. Oh, it's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. We're going to continue on. We're going to do this, do that, and then they erase him at the end of the show, like he just died, and he didn't even know that was going to happen.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's Amazon. Amazon, really, out of everyone currently in entertainment, they are the ones that have enough money and enough power to do whatever the blank they want, which means we won't be able to stop them from doing what they're going to do to RoboCop, to James Bond,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. That's gonna be, gonna be a horror show.
Have y'all heard about what happened? I think it was like last week or something, where they had gotten an intimacy, like somebody that was there to make sure all the actors that had nude scenes were comfortable. I was like, that's what I was missing in Lord of the Rings. Nudity.
Wasn't it the sexual and social distancing director or something like
Some
that?
it was like I need to find that tweet. I think Gary tweeted
Intimacy
it out,
coach or
something like that.
They're-
But I was
they're-
just like,
yeah.
what?
The S&M coach.
They're
Everyone wants to be
turning.
Game of Thrones. Jesus.
Yes, they're turning Lord of the Rings into Game of Thrones. That's the idea,
Yep.
is to make it the next Game of Thrones.
Seriously,
But,
so
like-
we're gonna hear a whole bunch of this.
Oh god, that was a very feminine screen ass.
But they're turning no.
Yeah, I'll
I
find
think-
the tweet. Give me a second.
Okay. Ultimately, though, as fans, we just got to hold on, but also understand this. And I this made me think when someone told me this. We got to learn to actually at least be very supportive when they do something right. I personally think that we should hold off and see how things go. Now, could Lucasfilm actually be on the right track now? Maybe. We'll find out by the end of the year. Could everything with Warner Brothers be going the right direction? Maybe.
No.
We'll definitely find out by the end of the year, one way or another.
I had a hunch. I think PBS will make a huge ass comeback and provide us the most ultimate original content to fall asleep to.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
My problem.
They're calling right now. They heard my joke.
My problem with the whole Disney Lucasfilm thing is they screwed us with Last Jedi, and then I was willing to give them a chance on Mandalorian, and I went absolutely nuts at the end of season 2. I was like, Star Wars is back. They've lifted this whole death to Luke Skywalker thing, and then we heard, well, he kept that secret, and it wasn't in the dailies, and blah 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 blah, and they kept it absolutely airtight. No one knew about it but Favreau and Filoni, and then they got rid of Gina, like they did, and that was, to me, that was the last straw. I won't even review on my channel. I will not review anything Disney because I'm just not going to give them the airtime. I'm not going to give them I'm not going to commit my time to doing a review for a series or a movie that they come out with when they've just screwed me too many times.
Loki, did you get a chance to actually watch some of the episodes of Midnight's Edge, where Cameron Pasha has been on talking about what to look for as far as the signs of change and how change will be brought to Lucasfilm?
No, but I did have him on one morning, and we actually talked about that. I did have him on one morning.
A lot of what he's been saying has been happening. You know, you got to remember what he says. By the time it gets to the media, by the time it makes it to the magazines and the industry stuff, a lot of decisions have already been made. You know, the news media, the Hollywood entertainment rags, that's not the beginning. That's the end of the process. Okay. What we are seeing right now is that you have someone in Bob Chapek, who I remember when he came in, everybody kept calling him a bean counter. Nobody knew that much about this guy. This guy's a little bit of a lion, and I think he had his fill of being ignored, made fun of, made to look like an idiot by Kathleen Kennedy. He's done. And so he's enacted the standard Hollywood procedure to get rid of her under the current circumstances that exist. You can't just up and fire her. That much has been proven. Not without doing great damage to a company that needs all the money and support it can get. Which also flies in the face of all of the stories about Disney buying DC, which is ludicrous, you know.
That would be so funny. Like, Marvel and DC have been quote unquote enemies or competitors, whatever you want to call them, for their rivals, I guess would be the way, for the longest time, and then have them have to have offices right next to each other. I don't know. That's kind of amusing. I couldn't imagine like a sitcom
it wouldn't
about
be
it.
like that. Given the way that Disney's been running things, I guarantee you they wouldn't even do that. They would have a place where, see, you're still thinking in the old way of thinking. If Disney ever got to the point where it would own both, they would just go ahead and combine both companies and get rid of any of the characters that are rated B or C or D list or below.
I would love to see.
That's a problem. That's a problem, though.
That's right.
Because Iron Man, because when they did Iron Man, when they did Avengers, all of that was considered B level superhero.
Yes. But you know what? Now they're looking at it from the point of view of what they can make money. And here's the thing, and Kevin Feige did kind of hint at a lot of this stuff. One of the things that he admires about DC that it's hard to do right now with Marvel Studios and Marvel Entertainment is because Marvel lagged behind DC for so long in utilizing film and television that that something that is not a problem for DC is a big problem for Marvel, which is you can have somebody play, when they've already done it. You've already got the next Batman lined up. You can have somebody step into Superman's costume in a moment's notice. Somebody else can always be chosen to be Wonder Woman, the Flash. You can do all of that, and they've been doing it for decades. Because Marvel hasn't had that kind of background, it's going to be difficult for certain fans, a good portion of these fans, to let go of the actors that portrayed a lot of these Marvel characters that you've seen from Marvel Studios. Mm-hmm. Try seriously having a conversation with someone who is a newbie to who only knows the MCU by the films. Try having a serious conversation about who they could see being Tony Stark and see how far that gets you. And they aren't going to have it.
They tried. Fox tried that with X-Men when they made that First Class. Nobody liked First Class, but once they brought the old guard in with the new guard and actually had a crossover where you got the actors from the original movies and the new actors from First Class, then it was like, holy shit, we've got a movie here.
Yeah, well, and that turned out to be the last of the really good movies that they put out when they did that. And then it all just went to pot. And again, Fox and Sony have shown you what not to do. I may talk a lot of stuff about Fox and Sony, but the way I look at it, if you are an MCU fan, you should be thanking Fox and Sony, because had they not been a-holes, Marvel Studios wouldn't exist.
Yep. Because they had to use B-roll superheroes instead of the top tier, the top line.
Yeah.
If that's ignored, though, if those kind of characters are ignored, you lose something that could magically come along and be a giant blockbuster. They weren't going to bring back. The guy who played Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. They weren't going to bring him back. It was going to be Patriot. That's why at the end of the first movie, Rhodey is like, next time, baby, because they planned on bringing him in, and then it was so huge. They're like, no, we got to get Robert Downey Jr. back. We got to get Robert Downey Jr. back.
And that sounds awfully like a lot of the stuff that Zack Snyder and his people were doing with his original stuff that he was attempting with when he was given when he was basically given the intimation that he might be in charge of DC for a little bit post Man of Steel. The thing is that because of the circumstances due to the creation of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, it was easy for him to run everything and to have the success that they did, versus Warner Brothers, who's never really done that before. They've never allowed a single person to ride roughshod over anything that they've had. That's the reason why, and Fat Stevens heard me say this before. People that walk around going, well, DC should have done this like the MCU, and DC should have. That was never going to happen. Ever.
No, if it had, it would have been Burton, and they didn't even let him do that. I mean, you had
No,
two
yeah,
successful
but
Batman movies,
yeah.
and then they were like, nope, out.
That was never going to happen, ever. You were never going to have one person in charge.
Do you think the Comic Book Roundtable needs an intimacy coordinator?
Is that not my job?
Does that mean we get to hire nude actors just because we have an intimacy coordinator?
Well, we've already got the male gaze. So
Yeah.
So do we need someone directing the pictures or like trying to run over top of
No,
it?
I guess that makes Loki the intimacy coordinator.
Oh, my avatar. My avatar's up here. I'm safe.
Wait a minute. In the chat, hello, Script Doctor.
Hey, it's Script Doctor.
And the Dig Outlaw. There's two in there.
Doctor.
And Jeebus.
And Monkey Jeebus. Jeez.
I tried to just acknowledge this because I think he could have done better. Greetings, chat. At Fat Steven beat up a cupcake. New diet is an executive. I can't read that. It's just making me weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of news that's apparently been old news that people are just now reporting. But like, yeah, the fact I love the idea of like having to put on my resume that, hey, you know, for the Lord of the Rings and Amazon series, I was the intimacy coordinator. Yeah, how do you interview for that job? You know, what is that like?
I got it. It's like this. Hi, please sit on the couch for me, please. Yeah, okay, cool, thank you. Do you know how to stick it in? Yes.
You know how to.
All right, please go down there to Martha. She'll tell you how far you can go before you cannot stick it in.
Yeah, it's like do you know how to
got
pretend?
flippers on standby. Flippers on standby.
If you need pasties, talk to Jim. He's in door 2 on the left.
Oh my God, Jim.
A movie couldn't do planetary justice though, there, Monkey. I mean, that would have to be a series or something.
Yeah, Monkey. That's some good ideas there. Which means
I want
the current way that Warner Brothers is being run, they'd never do it. Now with the new guy coming in, yeah, you might see some of that, but you got to hope that whoever is going to be placed in charge of DC, and again, this is the return of DC Entertainment. Whoever's going to be placed in charge of that is going to have to be someone that is forward-thinking enough. But are we ever going to see another Kevin Feige? Probably not, because he's a unicorn, is what he is. So if it were that easy, studios would have found their own Kevin Feige long ago and found a way of just basically breaking them down under the weight of all the BS that they have. But
that's what's messed up. If we're not even looking at DC trying to find one, Lucasfilm has one, and they keep trying to mess with him. He's literally there. If he had free reign and then good income, oh my God! No. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt based on imagination. Favreau, yes, I know people have their quips with him, but his imagination for not just trying to get little Easter eggs and nods here and there and attachments here and there, I take it as a subtle hint that he's trying to at least weave some sort of continuity with the lore and legacy.
Favreau doesn't want to be in charge of something like that, though. Favreau wants to be the guy in the trenches leading the troops.
But that's what I mean. I don't think he should be in charge. He's under their foot, but he's not in the same fashion as Feige. I should have been a little bit more clear. That's totally right. I really think
Monkey,
he has a chance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead. I just talked too much.
No, I was just going to say, Monkey, you don't want Jeff Johns back. Seriously, you really don't want Jeff Johns back.
I don't want Kevin Feige either. He sucks too, to be honest. But go ahead.
He is tainted goods. He is a talented guy. Okay? Yeah. I will always say that about Jeff Johns. But given the string of things that he's done, Justice League, or in this case, Justice League, he was also the guy who wrote the script for Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You mean the whole movie where eventually Max would have made a wish?
That's what blows me away. I mean, you can say what you want about Johns, but he's been a good comic book writer. And for his name to be on that one,
I have him to blame for that atrocity. No.
Yeah.
But also remember, what's her name that directed it? Patty Jenkins.
Jenkins
had full control over the editing of that movie. Patty Jenkins had creative control over that movie.
She and Jeff Johns worked on that script together.
Oh my God. getting a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't think it's my dinner.
Feige's
And
actually
then-
been doing a lot of damage. Feige's been actually doing a lot of damage too. He's
Yeah.
at this point almost done more bad than he's done good. Really, he's ruining it. So.
And in an age where you've got mansplaining, you've got males being accused of all sorts of shit, would you argue with her in a job setting about what should or shouldn't be in her movie?
Nah.
No,
No.
don't. That's career suicide.
That's
Unfortunately.
also part of the reason why she opted out of working for the MCU, because she was going to be the director of the second Thor movie.
Dark World, really?
Mhm.
No, not the version that they ended up putting out. Okay, but in I think the original version of Thor 2, because I don't think it was called Thor: The Dark World originally. His sister Hela was meant to be introduced in that one, and she was going to be and they changed their mind, made several different changes here and there. Patty Jenkins left, and so they decided that they take Hela out and save her for the third movie, and quickly inserted the Dark Elves.
Yeah, they
definitely inserted them.
They inserted them.
Yeah, they inserted them pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't feel very good watching them, but once
Poor
the
Christopher
proctologist is there, it's
Eccleston.
all over.
Or Christopher.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh man, he was so good.
Hey, look, Christopher Eccleston. If the BBC were to announce tomorrow that Eccleston would be inserted as a temporary doctor to replace the current one for a couple of episodes, I'd have no problem with it.
I would have
So-
lots of problems.
Neither would
because
he, for a change.
a lot of my issues with Doctor Who, there's so many issues, but like the writing is it, and so unless you fire everyone and you get like a new writer and a new director, you can't expect like anything better, you know.
Pat S, I have tried. I have tried.
Mansplaining? I'm woman-splaining. Don't worry about it.
You know what, Script? I think you have a point.
Bad joke, Loki.
I'm not saying that Jeff Johns is evil incarnate. Far from it. I just think that Jeff suffers from the same problem that a lot of people who are currently running the comic book industry suffer from, which is they're not looking at where they're at. They're not thinking about the audience that they should be thinking about. They're angling towards making movies and making a lot of money doing that. And you had this guy in a position where, especially with Justice League, where one would have thought, if anything, you've got Joss Whedon there, because, you had Whedon there for a while. And Jeff Johns could have helped out on some of the script rewrites. There's a reason why I think he lost his position at Warner Brothers. I don't think he's really the best people person. I believe he's got a lot of good ideas. Personally, if he were smart, I would go to Warner Brothers as it is right now with the new head and just say, look, give me control of DC Comics and have him be the new Stan Lee. Run DC Comics for the next 10 to 15 years, straightening out all the problems that have creeped up. In this case, just basically anything that DC has done in the last 2 to 5 years, pretend it never happened. Start over with a whole new universe of heroes and the return of major titles under Jeff Johns and go from there.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
Yeah, but Johns was also in on the Screw 52, and look how that turned out. So I'm not sure to even trust him there at that point. But I agree with you. I do agree
there
with
you
you.
go.
Yeah, I do agree with you, though. Yeah.
But I mean, if he were smart, because doing it that way might get him to where he wants to go. He wants to be involved in movies. My thing is use the formula that Stan Lee came up with when he found himself in a almost similar situation with Marvel. When Marvel went out of business and he found himself out of a job, he formulated a plan to bring it back. And he did. Only this time, Marvel was under this new version of Marvel, or the Marvel that a lot of you young people know, that's the Marvel of Stan Lee. That is all from Lee's point of view and the way that he does things. And for the most part, I think Jeff Johns could do the same thing. Now, I'm not saying he'd have the same amount of success. I'm just saying there's a formula there. He should run the whole thing. And if you want to try to do it cheaper, you can bring in a lot of mid-levels and a lot of newbies, as long as Jeff Johns rules temporarily with Iron Fist, which isn't different from what I hear he rules anyway. And just start cranking out the DC books. Whip these new writers and artists into shape. Teach them from the ground up the right way of doing things, and not like the current idiots that are running Marvel and DC, where they just seem to be happy with whatever they're able to scribble out and try to sell people.
No, they're not selling. That's part of the problem.
And there you go. That's the reason why they're getting beat by manga.
Oh, absolutely. I don't even think you could say beat, like completely obliterated. Not even close.
You brought up getting back to a time where they cared. I actually bought this. I bought this when I was at that comic book shop.
Nice.
The other day, I bought this on DVD. I've got the old VHS tapes, but then I just find out the other day that it's now on Blu-ray.
I'm trying to find it, by the way, on Blu-ray. I don't have I don't know. I'll find it. Anyway, go ahead.
When I saw these, this was before the Batman animated series, before I ever saw it. But when I saw the Batman animated series for the first time, I said, man, it looks just like the old Superman shorts.
That was intentional.
Yeah, and that was intentional. And it was because they cared. Because they cared enough to go back and look at what really worked, what really, really worked, what people loved about the animation and the style and what made it great. If you guys don't know, if anybody out there is watching this doesn't know about these, this is 41 through 42 classic Superman shorts. Lois is not just a damsel. She gets into so much shit in these episodes. She takes off in a fighter plane in one of them and goes after these. I think it's these robots. I'm not sure if it was the one with the laser. I think it was the one with laser. But she climbs into these robots. She has balls. This is in the 40s. This is the Lois Lane that's got guts, that's got gumption, that isn't afraid to go after a story.
May I suggest that you also take a look at the animated shorts on YouTube called Superman Classic.
Oh yeah,
that is fantastic. The guy that did those, that's the guy that should be doing animation right now for Warner Brothers, because he gets it.
Yeah.
His animated shorts that he's come up with, where it's Superman Classic, and also I think the Bizarro Superman short, the Flash Gordon short that he came up with, all of it's just fantastic, But again, when it came to this stuff here, Superman hadn't been around that long. I mean, there wasn't that much character, so it was easier to adapt him and for audiences to get into it and to have fun with it.
Yeah, they even say in the first episode he grew up in an orphanage, not on a farm with Mom and Pa Kent.
Whoa, Steve, hold on, wait, Steve Mitchell. Now that you said that, could you put me in touch with Rob Pratt?
Oh yeah, that's right. My friend Steve is an animator, so yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to get in touch with Rob Pratt, because I would like him on one of the shows that I do, and I think his knowledge, both in terms of not just animation, but really as a comic book fan and really a pop culture fan, especially at that time period, invaluable.
Imagine him on a panel with Graham Nolan and Chuck Dixon.
Oh, geez. Imagine him on a panel with the guys from Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, and kick all the ones on it now for the return. Get the hell out of it.
Yeah, well, hey, Rob, yeah. I think Rob would be a better person to put something like that together. But
he was leaping, but they were it was sort of a balance, and we're getting close to the era where in the comics he started flying a little bit. So in in this cartoon, there were times when he's sleeping, and there's times he's clearly flying. And yeah. So.
You ever fly Gotham?
But it's a kind of a mix. And these are just like Bud Collier doing the voice, who also did him on the radio show. The Max Fleischer was just a genius. These are beautiful, and this is 80 years ago. It's just unbelievable. It's just
all this stuff is just beautiful. And when you think,
oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, for a character that at the time when this came out had not been around that long, the future for that character was very bright. There's a lot of things that DC did that were really kind of unique with Superman and getting him out there, and Superman and Batman as far as characters. And you don't see that a lot nowadays. With corporate culture, they just sort of try different things, not because they're trying to do something artistic. They're trying to get as much money out of you as possible. You can tell. At this point in time, when these cartoons were made, it was all about getting kids, giving them the kind of excitement they felt for the character from each issue of the comic book and from the newspaper strips and from the radio show. You were trying to infuse all of that and turn it into something that was more along the lines of what they thought, and which is great. And then you had the movie starring Kirk Allen, which is amazing. And again, it's
Serial, yeah.
Yeah. That actually is the first appearance of Superman, Kirk Allen, who then would turn around and become another first-time DC character on film, Blackhawk.
Yeah. He was a nice man, by the way. Met him once a long time ago.
You did? Guy. I hear he was very tall.
He was tall. This was I bought his 2 movie serials from him actually at his table. He spent time with at a con in the late 80s and down where I'm from, and great dude.
Wow. You're lucky to have met him. I enjoyed his scene in Superman the movie. That's one of the few things I can definitely say that really a lot of fans don't realize unless you are really a Superman fan. That's one of those early Easter eggs that a lot of people who are fans of the movie don't really realize they're watching.
It's in the TV cut because it was not. Well, you can't really see him in the theatrical version.
Yeah.
And they have
I got that TV cut on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, it's the whole scene with him and Noel O'Neill.
See, now she was a nice lady. I got a chance to meet her.
Oh, cool.
And if you guys get a chance, I think it's the August 1st, but I forgot the other 2 dates. But they're having the Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois this year.
Love it. That's a great place. Have you ever been there? It's amazing.
I've been to Metropolis, and if you've never been, you should go.
Oh yeah,
and definitely this upcoming year, because they are going to have quite a few really cool guests. I hope to be there myself, but I can't actually say that I'm going to be there. I need to check my schedule, but I would like to go because it just looks like it's going to be so much fun. So,
and if you can't make that, at least if you're ever going anywhere close to there, you got to stop by, go to the museum. It's a couple bucks to get in. And of course, all that little downtown area of Metropolis, which is not a metropolis, but that it's just, I've always wanted, and Wally's wanted to go there, and I finally went in 2015. It's and again, nobody was there, wasn't anything going on, but it was great. If you're a Superman fan, you got to go there.
Superman celebration is July 30th to August 1st. And
nice.
If you get a chance, they're going to have the young woman who was the voice of Supergirl for Justice League animated series. And along with a few other people that have signed up to be there. I'm sure they're going to have many more guests. as we get closer and closer to the event. But this is just the initial grouping of guests. Nicole Tom, who was one of the actresses from The Nanny, provided the voice of Kara, Supergirl, in it was Justice League Unlimited is what she was in. So
great show.
But yeah, if you guys have a chance to check this out, check out these shorts. The music is absolutely phenomenal.
Mhm.
I can lay down in bed at night and watch a couple episodes and I'll just eventually drift off. But they're kick ass. I've watched them since I was a kid. If you love Batman animated series, you're gonna love this, and you're gonna get, like Clobberin said earlier, you're gonna get an idea where the style of Batman the Animated Series came from, because they cared enough to go back, you know what, this really worked, let's do this in this style and do it in the Batman style, like almost like a continuation.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yep, it's fantastic. It's sheer action. It's 80 years later, there has never been anything animated wise to me that to touch it as far as superheroes. There have been many great comic animated superheroes things, of course, but this remains amongst the top of them, right up there at the top. It's unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's so quiet.
Sorry.
Well, that'll
How
happen.
dare you collaborate?
No, the best way you can sum up, like I've told Keith before, like Keith is a storyteller, right? You know what I mean? Once he starts talking, you don't actually lose interest, maybe. But like, thank you, Keith. Like, I love it when you do that. I really do. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be mean. It was just like there was this, like,
I don't know.
there was 1 second, and then there was another, and then there was another.
My fault.
Oh.
My fault.
It's
Sorry.
my fault, senor. I promise it will be better next time.
It was my fault. Sorry.
Robin
it
said
was
something
my fault, sir.
so awesome. He just shocked us into silence. It was amazing.
I do declare.
I do declare. I do
I
declare.
tell you what. No.
Oh my God, where's Dave Bob? What do you?
So that was awesome. So where's the next subject? Who wants to go? Because that was brilliant.
Well, first, let me just say I'm going to have to go, guys, because it's time for me to go. But I did slip some things into the private chat for you guys.
Oh my God.
And I know, I'm like Santa Claus like that.
Slipping things into the private chat. Oh my God.
I like to use the word slip in. That was my favorite.
What? You can't say that. I mean, just not say anything about it, because it's right there.
Well, Keith, it was great having you on here,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you for inviting me. Seriously, I really do enjoy doing this. And Fat Steven, buddy, come on, man.
You had Memorial Day. I postponed it. What do I need? Oh, yeah. If I ever need you, let you know. Yeah.
Yeah, just let me know.
Oh, then I'll kind of say here. I got. I'll tell you later, but it's a surprise.
Well, okay. You want me to rescue a kitten out of a tree or something? Or?
Probably leap in a single bound to your nearest Walmart.
Oh my goodness!
But it's great having you, Keith.
I've left you guys with 3 Rob Pratt shorts, so you guys can check those out.
Awesome.
Excellent, man. They're great stuff. Appreciate it.
You guys have a fantastic evening.
You too, Keith.
You too, Keith.
See you around the comic book stores, brrothers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man.
Oh God, he left.
Wait.
I was so sudden. I blinked and he was gone. Oh my God.
That's awesome, man. Like, yeah, he talks. I can listen. It's like
He needs to do audiobooks.
he needs to do something. That's what.
Do audiobooks.
Yeah. But who's up next? Is it Male Gaze or 24? You got something, man?
I did my section.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if there'll even be a Male Gaze tonight.
I don't have a picture, but I wanted to talk about. I actually went into a comic book store too.
Were you being chased by police?
No, I was being chased by nerds.
Oh, into a comic book shop.
Yeah, it wasn't my smartest decision.
It's kind of
Uh-huh.
I bamboozled Fat Steven. I can leave now.
Marcus,
My
back
job
your
is
shit
done.
up.
Anyway, the so I picked up, and I don't have it. I'm not going to go on camera because I have really shit lighting at the moment. But and I don't have a picture either. I need to take a picture of it. I picked up. It was an Action Comics 1000. And it was a wow. I just blanked on the name.
Which cover?
God, I blanked. Oh, it was Kurt Swan.
I got that one.
Okay. And I have a certificate, the certification of authenticity on the back.
Oh my goodness. What's it called? Kurt Swan, what?
Is that the one where with Superman drawn on the cover?
Yes. Yeah, I kept looking at it, and I'd walk away, and then I kept coming back to it, and then I'd walk away, and then I come back. It was one of those, like, whenever you're shopping and you keep coming back to something, you're like, it's meant to be. I can't not. But on the back, it has like the certification of authenticity, and it says that there's only 4,000 of those made.
Wow! Since he died in the '90s, I don't know how they must be from an older autograph. But he's my favorite Superman artist. I love it.
It's at the bottom. It actually has, I think, a 2. No. It's upper. It's on the other.
Adams right there.
Yeah, that one.
Hold on.
That one.
Okay. It's one from one of the sketches.
It's a 2-. It was a February '91. I think it's what it's labeled. It's a 2-91. He has the. Wow. And that's before he died. So
I think it's in the top corner there, bud.
Yeah, it's right
that
there.
One. Yeah. It's so cool. I like it. It's actually a printed. It's not like an actual sketch of it. But it has that. I like what they've started doing. Like, I don't know when they started doing it, but the comic books with the blank covers, or like it has like the title of the cover of the comic up, but you can still draw on it. I love that. You know? Yeah. I love that. So I grabbed it.
That's great. He's my favorite all-time Superman artist. So there you go.
I'm very impressed with his work. Like that, those are like scribbles. That's a sketch. That sketch is better than things I've tried to do, and like forever, you know.
Yeah, he was on the book for about 30 years at one point, and he was my favorite.
Better than what a lot of people are doing today.
Love Kurt Swan.
Yeah. I'll have to take a picture of it, but like I totally meant to like go on camera and show it off, but then I forgot that the sun sets.
Really?
And that's maybe my source of lighting. So it's like, oh no, I can't. It's dark outside. I can't show y'all. Boo. And I haven't gotten like professional lighting equipment yet, which will eventually happen, but I haven't done that yet. I gotta get that ring light, that YouTube ring light thing going on.
Of course. They did a ton of covers for that 1000. I got the Mike Allred one, but that's you got the best one though.
Yeah, I couldn't look away. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I love it.
Covers have that way of doing that to people. It's really interesting. It's if a cover can sell a book, you're doing well. But now they're like when covers are bad, and we already know the inside's bad. It's a no sell. They've done it to themselves.
That's why I look at comic book covers as like a book cover, or like just like, hey, you're trying to sell me this thing, and I don't know about any of this going into this, and this is your first like marketing attempt at trying to get me to buy your book, right? And if I don't like your art, then the likelihood of me buying your book is pretty much zero, because I'm very, very particular with art, and that's like comic book art. That's any other type of art, like and they've tried to broaden, because I did study art a little bit in college. They tried to broaden the definition of art to basically mean literally anything. And I disagree with that so wholeheartedly.
I'm sorry. I had the stupidest thought in my head when you said that.
Oh, I mean, I do mean literally anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just took a crap in the toilet. Can I call that art now?
No, okay, you don't understand. There is a famous artist, and I forget his name because I really didn't give a shit about him. But he started I think it was a found object art. He literally there was a gallery that was going on, and there was a pedestal that wasn't being used. He goes down and buys a urinal that no one was using, right, off like some junkyard, and he sticks it on the pedestal, and it was found object. Yeah, I think it's called found object art. He sticks it on there and signs it, and he's like, "That's my art piece." Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not kidding.
I believe you.
I think his name was Duchamp or something like that, if I'm remembering. It's been a minute. But Jesus Christ, like the things you learn taking art history classes, it's like we went from doing such good shit, and then we just plummeted into like nothing. Where like people will find broken glasses on the floor of an art gallery and they think it's an art piece. It's really just garbage. No.
You guys remember you guys remember when we started doing the whole This Week in Comics stuff, right? It was Robert Mapplethorpe.
Robert Mapplethorpe was the other one. Yeah, he's done some disgusting crap.
I mean, you guys remember when we started doing the whole This Week in Comics and going through them all, right? Well, I'm not answering that. No, you eat my balls.
Oh my God, it's one
Sorry.
of. Oh,
it's a telemarketer.
It's your posse.
Yeah, my posse calls on the landline. Yeah, that's what you doing.
People use landlines. What is this?
Yeah. But pretty much, he found one of the GI Joe comics we already saw earlier on, and there's your GI Joe 283. Look at that power, that feminine stature. Why is she wearing pajamas?
That is not intimidating.
Jinx always wore something like that.
Okay.
Jinx always looked like that. Now the rest of them didn't always look like that, but Jinx always looked like that.
Look at Snake Eyes.
That's Snake Eyes.
Is that Duke to the left of Snake Eyes in the jacket? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh boy! Whoa!
Wow!
And I'll blow that shit up. There you go. That doesn't even look. That looks like he's wearing a bandana, not even a
that's
helmet.
Duke. And the only reason why I know that's Duke is a fucking jacket. Well, there's your male gaze. There's your male gaze tonight.
Oh boy!
Yo hoes.
Yo no.
No wonder Scarlet looks so pissed. She's like, I was surrounded by big burly men. Now look at this. I'm surrounded by ugly cunts.
Oh no!
I'm stuck in the line at the wall.
Wait, now I'm looking at this. Holy hell! I'm gonna say it. Blow that shit up. I need to actually see and witness what is happening on my screen. Thank God I can zoom in. Hold on. I have a trackpad, so I can zoom in a little bit better. Hold on. Well, the bitch with the swords in the back is about to decapitate the blonde and the redhead.
I don't even know why she's jumping on the tank like that. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like what she's jumping towards them, and it's like, is she about to kill them? Is that why the white-haired and black-haired bitch over to the left is like cringing, like, oh no, oh shit? She's blindfolded, trying to kill people.
Wait a minute. So the chick in the bottom next to Jinx, that's Roadblock.
Roblox?
In the middle, at the bottom, where the head is just sticking.
The federal agent.
Oh, I don't know anything about G.I. Joe, so I'm just making fun of this shit. I don't know anything about it.
That's Roadblock?
Is that Sergeant Satina to her left?
That's like Lady J down there.
Zach's asked a good question. Why?
What? and why is the metal forearm so long? Like the bicep.
She has to reach down to grab it when she shakes a leak.
She has to shake it.
Wait.
Supposedly, hold on. What are you doing to me, man? What?
Wait a minute. Tessa Thompson. That's Tessa Thompson.
Hey, I love it, like her.
You know, it's funny.
Tessa Thompson. Yep.
She looks just as confused to be on the cover as we are.
I thought that was Little Richard.
Yo, nah, that's Tessa Thompson.
The Jared Curl through me.
That's fucking. Yep.
It's so wrong. If you look at the cheekbone on the other side of I guess
that is
right
Sherlock. That is
so
Sherlock. So that's
Sherlock.
in the you know the last cover we looked at, the girl on the right or in the front with the hat.
With the arm.
That's Tessa, supposedly Sherlock.
What is
Sherlock?
Huh?
She's happy and wants to express her joy by leaping at her fellow Joes with swords.
I don't know. How long do you think? Okay, so they have a full female force. Well, are they still called GI Joes?
Dude,
G.I. Josephine.
G.I. Josephine. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I need that now. Please, somebody make that.
The Lady of Joes. Hoes.
GI Hose? I think that's a different thing.
That's definitely a not a buy.
That's Sherlock the Schlock. Come here, girl.
Here, Schlock.
I don't know. I just wish they'd,
Let me see what that Robo Grip do. Come here.
Oh no! I don't think you
that's
want
right.
that.
Take this off the screen.
She gonna break it. 24. I don't think.
Robo Grip.
Mark wants to know she's constipated and single.
The Robo Grippers. Come here.
Oh, WD-40. Fox Force 5. That's a good one. I actually like that one. Anything else, guys? This is I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Well, you don't think we can entertain people with absolute nonsense for another 40 minutes?
No.
Well, it's not my fault. That was a perfect use of that clip, though. Much better than your previous use of that clip.
That was an accident. I apologize 4 times in private
No,
chat.
it was not an accident. Don't lie.
I'm not getting ready to make.
GI.
There's another new female member, her and is a hacker code name.
No.
Female hacker, code name Slacker.
Oh my God! What is happening to the world? Oh,
I hope that's real. I need that to be real.
Hey, I'm climbing a mountain. I need entertainment. What?
Yeah, 40 more minutes. He's climbing a mountain.
Oh, I don't know. Let's
I'm scrolling on Twitter.
Did everyone have a good sleep?
I thought someone mentioned real life superheroes earlier.
Yeah, I heard Speaker of the Dead said good
Yeah.
evening, everyone.
Hey there.
Oh my God.
24 mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, but that's for next week, man.
Oh, you teased that with us before
Nah.
the stream started, and now you're taking it away. That's
Oh,
so
no,
rude.
it's just, no.
How rude. That's rude.
No, we're running
We don't
next
do
week.
rude here. We don't do rude.
No. Take it from the top.
Oh, look, did they finish filming Thor Love and Thunder? I really want to see that train
Did
wreck
they really?
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marvel Studios tweeted out that's a wrap on Thor Love and Thunder. It's also National Don't Flex Day. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Cringe,
I've been
Chris.
flexing all day in Fortnite. What are you talking about?
So
I
I
just spelled it I spelled it Thor Love and Flexer because you messed up half my sentence.
Thor Love and Flexer. No.
No flex day. This is great. Love of, yeah, it looks. The poster looks horrifying.
Oh, wait, is there an official poster out?
Oh, there is a bad poster out. Guess who's center stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Please give me Brie Larson.
No.
I need this.
No. Oh, it's a fan poster, but it's even worse. Hey guys, this is what it's a fan poster. You want to see a fan poster?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your fan poster. It's a fan, F-A-N-E. But look who's in the middle there with the hair and the cape and.
But Loki's dead. What the hell? I'm sorry, Loki.
He's right there.
You're dead. I know he's right above me, but technically.
No, he's right there on the screen. He's right behind Thor.
I want him to once again be alive just to be an asshole.
Why is that fat bastard? You know what? I hate that blonde muscle freak, but when they made him a fat bastard, I actually felt sorry for him.
Oh, I hated it. It was the joke was funny for 5 seconds.
Nothing against people overweight, but that's Thor. You don't do that to Thor.
Thor's literally a god.
You made him
Exactly.
You made him a meme of himself.
That was him.
I wouldn't even do that. I've turned him into a frog. I cut his hammer in half. I've done all kinds of nasty shit to him, but I would never do that to him.
Loki, you've done nasty shit to yourself if we're talking about Norse mythology. Do I need to remind you the horse?
That's that female thing, right?
That birthed the most powerful war horse in all of creation in Sleipnir. So I don't want to hear nothing about it.
The first male pregnancy is very interesting.
Speaker of the Dead says, "I'm fat." Thor is not.
I'm getting in so much trouble.
Yeah, this is really the fat Thor thing was nobody, whether they're overweight or not, thought that was funny past the first 5 minutes. He's Thor. He's a magical being. If you want to make a stupid little sight gag about it, maybe for a couple of minutes, but then right there, he should be able to pick up the hammer and then get it. Or at least when he goes to Asgard back in time, his mother should say, "Oh, that's instead of eat a salad, she should do something." Well, that's not going to fly. You're supposed to be Thor and blast him somehow. Use magic on him.
Supposedly, there is a set photo out. I don't know if it's legit, but it's the blue one, and this is supposed to be a set photo. Like
that looks awful. That looks like somebody's a teenager's first photo edit. Oh no.
Chris Hammer shares Love Thor and Thunder set image. So that was actually shared by. This is from Collider, and it was actually shared by.
It is Collider.
Well, it's all yeah. I can't believe I touched the website. But that's.
Wait a minute. You're saying you can't believe you touched something. You.
Yes. It didn't have cream sauce on. Don't touch it.
Yeah, like Chris Parker said. Like Chris Parker said, even Volstagg wasn't fat compared to the comics in those Thor films.
No, it's. I hate it. I hated it so much. It wasn't. He fought Thanos when he was fat, and I was just like,
so stupid. They say Hemsworth wanted to do that, which could Thor was turned into a clown with Ragnarok, to be honest, and it kind of, even though it kind of sort of got back to being Thor in Infinity War, then they went right back to clown Thor again, and it's just a shame.
You can't just hand off hey, random drunk bitch that I've known for basically 5 whole minutes. Do you want to run my entire godlike realm that my father left to me? Yeah, okay, bye.
I'm gonna go play Fortnite and on that spaceship over there. Yeah, that's it.
Thor love it and butter.
It's so bad. I can't. There is nothing good's gonna come from that movie, and I'm also. It's like expecting the next episode of Batwoman. You do not walk into it expecting to watch a masterpiece. But if you're going to walk into it, be prepared to laugh at it, or you're just gonna get mad. There you go. There's the wisdom of Eris for today.
Well, with the Guardians in there, and with Takaichi Waititi, whatever, directing this thing, it's going to be guffaw after guffaw, jokey crap. Not to mention the woke stuff in it. It's
not going to be good. Like Hela was. I love Thor Ragnarok. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies. I do love it, obviously, because I absolutely adore Hela to death.
She's great, yeah.
But I hate that they quote unquote killed her off in one movie. She's literally the goddess of death. She's gone.
She fell,
Well, she could come back. I mean, if there was any semblance of a real MCU left. Last night, Michael from Red Blast and I we ranked all of them, all 23 of the movies. Roy's the first, and you could in my ranking, I could see the pattern. All the closer I got to the ones I liked, they were farther off from some of the stuff they've been doing, and going down the bad direction.
Yeah, my best friend actually came up with an idea but this is before I think Infinity War and Endgame came out. We came up with this idea of how you could get Hela back in a way is to have her be casted as Lady Death. So have her as a dual role as Lady Death and the Goddess of Death. You could do that in a way. It wouldn't obviously be the same as the comics in any way, but it would at least be somewhat have her back, because I feel like just having her in one movie, it kind of a waste. Honestly,
Speaker says there's new Pattis. Did they finally get the butt streaks off the Batmobile?
Oh, did he finally decide to lift a weight in the gym and not just a potato chip?
What's this? There's no news on Patterson?
I am not even remote. I'm more excited about Thor: Love and Thunder than I am about Patterson and Batman.
I must concur. That's going to be even worse. I mean,
yeah, it's like I don't see anything good. Ooh, Cher, you sound like you have tea.
Oh, this came out from the 29th, but supposedly it was Twilight Robert Pattinson on fans who said, "I want to have your babies."
Oh,
is it sparkling?
oh, a bunch of
Oh,
you know.
my God.
Sparkling
Is he-
Batman
is he
inserts
sparkling?
himself in yet another victim.
Yeah, sparkly bat.
Oh, I don't really want him inserting himself in anybody.
The best. That's the best way to go about acting, especially when everything is so extreme. Little girls saying, "I want to have your babies," and it's like you don't. Seriously, I don't even want to have my babies. Clearly, Pattinson has found a way to keep himself grounded amidst the phenomena that were the Twilight movies. Yeah. Oh God, I touched it.
You touched it? What did you touch?
You saying
do
blow
I
that
wanna
shit
know?
up?
You touched your tentacles.
No,
Ugh.
not
Yeah,
consensual.
that's the other one that bothers me. Melissa McCarthy and
Oh no!
Yeah, there you go. Yes, that's
Chris.
what I want to say.
No, that's okay. No, let me
Sorry.
explain.
That
Let me
would be
explain.
that
Let
would be
me explain. So there is a set photo of her dressed as Melissa McCarthy dressed as Hela, but they're bringing back that play shit that they did in Ragnarok, and she's going to be playing Hela in the play.
Right.
She's
Like
not
you did-
cast as Hela technically. She's just playing her in the play.
Wait.
What?
It
What?
says Hela on the script.
It
So
does.
she was cast as Hela.
Yeah.
Can't argue that. It says Hela on the script. She was
Never
cast as
forget.
Hela.
Melissa McCarthy was.
Sorry, I was just using logic. My bad. I guess I shouldn't have
I
done
was
that.
just using fact. If it says Hela on the script, she's cast as Hela.
All right.
If
I'm wrong about this, fine, I'll admit it. But I just don't
It
see
says
that.
Hela on the script.
Yeah.
So whether or not she is acting as an actress playing Hela, if it says Hela on the script, it's Hela.
Yeah, but that's not.
And may I remind you, Matt Damon was playing Loki.
Stop.
Who was
Every
playing
time.
Loki?
No.
Yes.
No, every time we talk about this, we get into an argument.
Yes.
Stop.
He was playing Loki. Who is playing Loki?
Just literally playing the MCU.
No, he was not. He was playing the angel Loki, playing Loki.
No.
Yes.
No.
He was playing Loki from Dogma, playing Loki from Marvel.
Loki, I swear to God. Every time.
He even said so. He was playing. If Matt Damon said it, it is so. Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon. Focus, Matt Damon. It is fact. It is written.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Huh? Really chubby looking Loki, but whatever.
That was a good joke. It was a good prank.
Is that your purple impression?
Give me a kiss.
Jesus Christ.
Matt Damon.
Okay. Well, he wants to say.
Damon. God, you brought it back.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. Make it
Franks and beans.
How long do I keep this up before
I don't know. It stopped being funny the second Loki opened his mouth. But,
just like the tentacles stopped being funny.
Yeah, still not funny, but
The passive aggressiveness.
If that's what you're into, I can't help you, Loki.
Oh, I'm not the one that was into it, Eris.
I never said I was into it. I made a hentai joke, and then you implied that I was into tentacles. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you think you know my preferences?
Oh, they fight. Please watch this bacon dance.
This bacon wiggle.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Oh, we're doing this. I can't wait. Oh, why is it still on the screen? Stop it.
Oh boy. Critical Drinker reviewed Cruella. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, he does have that Culture Casino hair mannequin. Yeah, I saw that. And the Loki Paradox.
God, that's all you're going to talk about. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna say, where is that from?
From World Team America.
Team America.
Team America.
Oh,
America! Fuck yeah!
Coming again to see the fucking day, yeah.
Oh my God, you got clobbering to swear. He made
I
us
did
swear.
not. That wasn't me. That was Chris. That was Steve.
That was you.
That was a who?
That was Matt Damon.
That was
Yep.
Matt Damon.
Jesus Christ.
Who incidentally was playing Loki from Dogma
No!
and Loki from Marvel.
No!
What was he playing?
He was Loki's wrong. Hashtag Loki is wrong. There you go.
Uh-huh. I don't know shit about Loki.
No,
Matt
you don't.
Damon!
No, I know Loki just as well as you do.
Breaking news: Matt Damon.
I'm sorry, who's the one that has the cardboard cutout of Loki in their room?
Sorry,
That would be.
you read Loki comics before you were born?
Oh, because I had a choice in when I was born, you asshole.
Oh shit! I don't have a bell or like that. You know the ding ding ding. I don't have that anywhere on my keyboard. Shit! It's in my other pants. Why is Matt Damon still dancing on my
God,
screen?
now we have him rummaging through his pants. Loki, see what you've done.
He's not dancing, he's jabbing it in.
I thought he was
No,
Damon. I
no.
thought he was Damoning. Who is Gore the God Butcher? Because Christian Bale's him in the movie.
I don't know. Who the hell's Gore? Gore? Al Gore?
You talking about in Thor and Love and
Or the God Butcher, Earth
yeah.
616.
that's an old Thor villain from thingy from way back, isn't it? I guess.
I'm reading up on him. Encounters with Thor. Okay.
Christian Bale's playing Thor.
He fought Thor. I don't know. Weird.
Wow,
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's like 10 different Thors that are happening in this description. I'm losing.
Hey, remember that time Melissa McCarthy played Hela?
Yeah.
He looks way better than Kate.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Girl over,
She's not
hot-winded.
playing Hella. Nah.
Oh boy.
Oh, now you're agreeing with me? It's your fault. You started this shit,
Nah.
Loki, and now you're agreeing with me.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm being a sarcastic ass. Nah, she ain't playing Hella.
Because that's obviously a play. That's not. Damn you!
It was at this moment I just wanted to say
No.
I don't know, I need something to break the tension. That's horrifying to look at. Yeah, I can't look away at the Hot Topic clothing line.
Hey, I would own that. I went to Hot Topic over the weekend. Thank you very much.
Did you buy that?
Window? Sorry.
Did I what?
Macany sums it. Oh, hella no.
Oh. You're gonna try to run by without telling me
Gore
what you
said
said?
is the Jason from the Jason Aaron run.
Oh well, there you go. There you go. All I need to know right there.
Can I take this down now? It's hurting my eyes.
Yeah, you can take it
I don't
down.
know.
Thank you.
No, leave that for one.
To me.
She was pretty hot.
What?
They're 24. Don't you want them to blow that shit up?
Hey, you want to blow some shit up?
24.
Are you there? Is he awake?
24, are you alive?
No, he took off.
No, he died. You killed him with the Melissa McCarthy shit.
Macany wants the ultimate universe hella, please. Okay.
Can we get Ultimate Universe Hella? What is it? I will.
I don't
look
know.
it
Then we
up.
got the
Google.
budget for this
24.
new
If you're there, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, dude.
Universe Hella. Give me. All right, that's Hella from 16. Oh, I could pull that off.
I have
Hell
no
yeah,
idea
I could pull that
what's
off.
going on.
Which one?
Oh, it's Hella from 1610. That's what he's talking about.
Not too familiar with any of the other universes. 616 is pretty much my limit.
Say, Clyburn, what'd you say, man?
Oh no, I just wanted to nothing, man. They were showing a picture of Melissa McCarthy. I was wondering if you wanted to blow that.
Yeah, I saw that. I stepped away for a minute, but I heard you talking. That's when I was walking off. But
no problem, Mug.
yeah, But what about him?
We were wondering if you were going to say blow that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh no, not that.
He's good.
She's already blown up.
Now, if it was him, if it was her and the homegirl in the Thunder Force, I'd be like, blow that shit up.
Wait. You're down for the Thunder Force 24?
I'll tell you
The
what.
double whammy.
He wants to be the jam in that jelly roll.
Oh my goodness.
You guys are crazy.
Yup.
Says Dave Bob.
White and wheat always needs the meat. You know how I'm at? Yeah. So
Oh, I don't want to know about
So-
your meat.
Wait. They need the meat and the robotic grip. Am I getting this right? That's the new
shit.
level. Of
I
Nah,
want
I'm
to be the
fucking
hot
around.
dog
Huh?
in that bun.
Oh my god.
Yup.
Maggie says if Thunder Force, then blow all of it up to bits.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just fucking around, man.
Are you? I don't know anymore.
Nah, I was just playing. Nah, for real. Nah, I own it if it was. Nah, not that one.
Nah.
Don't hire Kelly DeConnick to be one of the writers for the new Black Scorpion show.
What you about to do? Pull up a picture of her?
They probably will. Now that you mention it, they're going to hire her.
Kelly
It's like,
Sudaconic.
No.
I've got evidence.
Of what?
24. What have you not been telling us?
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh,
no.
What have you,
Whatever, man.
bad boy?
Bad
Hold
boy.
on
Oh, damn.
one
What is that in
second.
the private
I've
chat?
got evidence. I have
I'm so
evidence.
concerned.
Oh, I don't know if I can show this. Will I get sued?
No,
Will
show
my
it.
brain
Show
melt?
it. Look at that. It's 24. There,
Oh,
blow that
no.
window up, girl.
What up, girl?
Thunder Force.
What's good?
Did you watch that movie?
I did.
What
It
were
was
you
so
for?
bad. It was so bad. It was bad. It was so bad.
You watched it 24 also? Or no?
I'd be like, girl, what you gonna do with that old pickle?
I mean, you're not gonna do it.
no.
You're gonna send it back to Walmart.
What you gonna do with that old pickle?
Oh, 24, no.
Thor-
Oh, do
24,
y'all
did you
remember?
watch
Oh
that movie?
shit!
Go ahead, Eris. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I just said, do y'all remember when 24 was like a very, just would say, what up, y'all, and just had some comic book knowledge. Now we know what all his sexual preferences are, and it's,
Nah, you don't know
it's a
nothing.
different round table.
Girl, blow that
Yeah.
pickle up.
Nah,
Oh,
ain't
man.
no blowing that shit up. Nah.
Wait,
I
is it
just like-
pickled?
Sorry, you were
All right,
asking
all right.
Flubberin about if we'd watched Thunder Force or not, right?
No, I was asking 24 if he'd watched
No,
it.
I ain't never watched that shit.
24's like, girl, blow it.
I haven't either, so I heard it was bad. But
I've heard that shit was fucking horrible, man.
I think Elvis the Alien is the guy I watched. It does movie reviews. He watched it and he reviewed it. Critical Drinker also watched it and reviewed it.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah.
His reviews are always fun.
Oh man.
Oh no! Oh, I can't. What Thor? Oh my god!
What?
I swear,
I'm loving the chat tonight. I don't know why. I think like a lot of you are gonna need therapy after tonight. I'm sorry. There you go.
that is that chick is the ultimate universe Hella.
Yeah, but read the name. Thor put a
Wow.
baby in me.
Oh,
She's pregnant.
His sister?
I'm
From the Master of Taste.
confused.
His sister?
Is that his sister or no? Like,
Isn't Hela his sister?
well,
Yeah.
Hela in the MCU is his sister, but she's
Okay.
supposed to be Loki's daughter, actually, in Norse
Fuck it,
mythology.
it's all family, so shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah.
There you go.
All right, so that was
Wow.
a great way to just
I mean, shit, you know how they do. Shit, them cats don't mind smashing their sisters and shit like that. So,
I do not know how they do.
yeah,
Damn.
I don't, incest is not wincest. I'm one of those people. I know some people are down with the incest. I just don't like that,
No, I ain't down with that shit either. But I know how the Olympians get down.
Listen to this.
Oh god.
1990. Yeah. Yeah. It was a part of the Ultimate storyline where Thor was sent to hell and asked to to Helen and asked to impregnate him. It was later on during that run Thor killed her son.
Wait, impregnate him or her? Those are two different acts.
Thor was sent to Hell and asked, whoa.
Yeah, do you see what I'm saying?
That does.
That's two different things happening.
Well,
okay. This is the Ultimate Universe was cool at first, but it was an overabundance of suck.
Oh, it was like Black Label. Is that
it was degenerate crap. So a lot of people liked it. It was extremely degenerate take on the Marvel heroes. Yeah. So, but a lot of people liked it. Millar and a lot of other people did that stuff, but I never really liked the Ultimates. But if you like the darker take on your Marvel characters, there you go.
I think sometimes that they go too. It's not like dark as in like the Dark Knight was a good amount of dark. You know what I mean?
This is gratuitous. Yeah.
This is like when I'm like a meme version of like going dark is like cringy dark, where it's like, oh, I'm a 15-year-old edgelord. What? It's like, oh no, no, not the edgelord. No.
I know we don't have much for male gaze, but I did order this today, which hopefully should help a little.
We just saw Hella pregnant. Is that not part of the making?
Oh, you Melissa McCarthy? I didn't want to see that.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about.
There you go.
Oh, is that a new figure you got?
Nice. I ordered today. That's the one I was showing earlier, Loki.
I got
$30 on
Dracula figure.
Okay, that's a good price, man. That's a real good price. Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more figures. I really suck at it though, because I was tempted twice when I was looking at comic book stores to get, just for a meme, a CW Batwoman action figure. I was like, nah, it's on sale.
There is one? They made one?
Yeah, I thought they did. I'm pretty sure. Was it Arrow? It was either Arrowverse or CW, but it was they were on sale. Obviously.
Actually, they've been making Batwoman action figures ever since easily for like the last 10, 15 years. They've been making Batwoman.
Yeah.
I know they had a toy line called Crisis.
Yeah.
And the figures were smaller than, or maybe on the size of a G.I. Joe, maybe a little smaller. And they had like different waves, and Batwoman was one of the waves. And that was easily about 10 years ago. So it had to be out anywhere between 10 to 15 years ago. So they've been putting out Batwoman action figures for a minute.
Well, see, I was gonna get it for a meme, but $40 is pretty expensive for a meme. So I'm just nah, never mind. I got a Dracula Castlevania though. It has like fire and shit on it. It's really cool.
Yeah, Hella is Thor's niece, except in the MCU they changed that.
Technically, it's okay. So if we're talking Norse mythology, I think Loki and Odin are technically blood brothers, right? So I don't know. It gets really confusing after that.
Right. Marvel's messed around with it. Of course, it has nothing to do with actual Norse mythology, but yeah.
In Marvel Comics, she's still his daughter. So when Ragnarok came out, that was something I was very confused about, because she literally looks like his daughter in there, and she's like, "No, lol, that's Thor's sister." It's like, what?
That they never heard of, their big sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
End up being the equivalent of like a grandpa uncle
or half sister type thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's like she literally looks like she has the green and black. She just looks like she's related to Loki, and like then apparently she's not related at all. It's weird. I've heard people say that the reason for that Loki looks like that is the glamour that they put on him for him to look human, since he is a frost giant. It was so that he looked like the male version of Hela, since she was locked away. I've heard that as like a theory explanation, but like, at the end of the day, it's like that's still not correct. I don't like that.
Grandpa Uncle. Look up Grandpa Uncle, the cartoon.
That grandpa uncle shit. Yeah, where's that banjo? That banjo in the far distance to let you know that incest is okay.
Ooh, wow.
What?
I don't know. It's like saying wow because that was the way to end a comment.
You don't like Deep South memes, no?
Yup, there you go.
I watch that shit religiously. Same with World of Gumball. World of
What
Gumball
is this?
great.
What is that?
Oh, Uncle Grandpa, that's right. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I thought it was Grandpa.
Pizza Steve. I love Pizza Steve. And that's just called Tiger.
Yeah, you need to watch that shit. That shit's funny as fuck.
It is.
That motherfucker is off the chain.
His waist pouch fucking even talks too.
Oh, holy crap.
They're like 10-minute cartoons, I think, or 15, but they're like the same format of most of the Cartoon Network. So if you're going like Teen Titans
that shit does.
or World of Gumball,
I better hope that doesn't get clipped. I was literally making fun of it. I was making fun of people who think incest is okay.
Yeah, I know the title sounds wrong, Chris. It's like Uncle Grandpa in the Peter Pan costume. That's what is what.
Oh man, the shit they do on there, boy. I mean, if it's on some old Fruity type shit for real, yeah, it's wild. That's some real wild shit.
Does the tiger shoot rainbows or does it fart rainbows? I can't remember.
Oh,
It shits rainbows.
All right, cool. It shoots rainbow.
Yep, taste the flavor.
It's not Deliverance. That's kind of no. It's not. No, it's not like that. No, you guys are making it weird now. It's not like that.
Oh, it hasn't been weird.
Making it weird.
I'm suspicious. Loki is quiet, and I'm very suspicious about this.
He's up to something.
Loki, say something.
What are you up to, man?
Something.
Loki, I don't like. You're making something, and I don't trust this.
I'm in shit. I can feel it.
I am suspicious. Whenever Loki gets quiet, you're just like,
No, if I was making something, you hear the clicky clack on my keyboard.
Oh, you ruined it.
Oh my god, no.
Yep, that boy got that big old rainbow, yup.
No. Nope.
What the fuck is this?
He's pooping right.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Brad Steven did. Was this
actually,
this was a real cartoon. I'm not.
Yeah, it is. It's subliminal than a motherfucker. I tell you that.
Nope.
Yep. Follow your nose. You like Toucan saying, follow the rainbow in this biz. Yep. Look.
I gotta pause it.
Oh, Steve doesn't like me.
He gave him head in a van.
Steve doesn't like me using.
Look. You see all the different colors? Taste the rainbow, pimp.
And that's Cartoon Network, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. World of Gumball is better.
Hey, looks like amaze balls.
Amaze balls. Imagine watching the high as a kite. I can. I've done it.
Oh shit.
That was a meme. Meme?
Yeah, that motherfucker. That's just buck. Especially when you listen to the music and all that. That shit is fucking.
It is messed up.
Wild as fuck, man.
Did Fusion voice the lizard guy?
And the way you sound when he talk, that's funny as shit.
You should probably do read dubs and see how far you can get.
This is for Pride
Month. Oh god!
Wait,
Fat Steven, check your Twitter. I just popped on for like a second, and Chris Persia tagged you in something that blinded my eyeballs.
I am not showing that on the screen, you sick bastard.
Yeah, show it.
No, I can't. I literally cannot.
I think you can. Yeah, you can.
I think
way more. Loki literally showed a picture of a woman with her
Chris
nips
knows.
out. Okay.
Chris knows what could be shown.
You can show it. You can show it.
Yeah.
My content. Here, I'll put this in the comic book roundtable Twitter, and you can decide.
Thor put a baby in her. Thor put a baby in her. Show it. Thor put a baby in her. Thor put a baby in her.
There you go. It's in the DMs for you. It's right there for you.
Nope. Just show it.
You guys
man up. Man up and show it.
You guys are all assholes.
Yeah.
Show it.
Don't
that was a great
Blow
time.
that
That round
shit.
table.
Don't
That
be no
was
Badoosie.
great. It was so amazing.
Give
Don't be no
everyone the male gaze they've been waiting on. Go
Yeah, they
ahead.
want the male gaze.
Don't act like the guy that eats turducken. Don't act like
I'm-
the guy that eats turducken.
Mine is inverted right now.
Don't act
That's
like the
how
guy that
weird it
eats
looks.
turducken.
I'm
Nope,
sorry.
I'm
What
going-
of
That's
yours?
black.
Blow that
I-
Don't
shit
act like
up.
the guy that eats
I'm gonna blow
turducken
that
right
shit
here, right?
up right after I turn off my
Turducken?
monitor.
Speaker know what I'm talking about. Hey, tell him, Speaker. Don't act like the guy that. Yeah. Oh, look at
Or
that.
put a bun in that oven.
That is
Butter that
a
up.
commitment
I
to
am not
cosplay. I'll tell you
blowing that
what.
up. I am
Butter
indexing.
that up.
I am indexing my screen.
Or put a bun in that oven.
I'm just like, I don't know.
There
I
you
like,
go, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to be struck for nudity.
no, you're not. Okay, Loki literally showed a picture with her woman with her nips out. Okay.
No,
And
I
my-
did not. It
Yes,
was
you
her
did.
areolas.
Oh.
Hey, uh-huh.
Is this better?
It showed her areolas, not her nips.
Oh,
What about Gary Busey?
oh.
I think I'd rather see Gary Busey any day than this.
I definitely do not have.
And Dave Bob said, "Use guys are crazy." Dave Bob. What's up, Dave
Oh,
Bob?
great. Now I have an Indy. I agree, Speaker.
No, I have an Indy. His
agree.
shit got inverted. Yeah,
I'm looking at the side of my wall because I want this off my screen real bad.
He said, "Just turtle head,
I'm gonna blur it out.
just turtle head around this bit." I ain't mad at. Hey, I get it.
I don't have that issue because I'm a woman.
I'll just feed the turtle pizza and just call it.
It's like fuck it, just jump in cold water. That motherfucker
Oh, come on, man! Oh, that's my picture. Never mind. I thought it was
Scared turtle.
torturing me.
I
turtle
support you
time.
with me. Ha.
And finally, the whole. That's awesome. Fun figures.
I know how it is when you jump in that cold pool. Scared turtle time.
Oh no.
All I hear is George Costanza going, "I was in the pool. I was in the pool." It's freaking out.
So
right.
that old shrinkage, huh?
No.
Be like old school shrinky dink. Yeah, you remember that old school shrinky dink?
Yeah.
Slinky, slinky.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a slinky.
Oh my god.
That's definitely not
Mark-
slinky. It's definitely.
Mark D with a C, man, remembers the old school shrinky dink. You remember that shit?
This has gotten.
You do
weird.
too, Chris. Chris Persia. Speaking of the dead, yeah. Remember, y'all used to put them shits on that old oven tray, put that bitch in the oven, let that bitch shrink. Yeah, you remember that shit. Shrinky dink. Come on, man.
I got
Look
dissed
it up.
by Mrs.
Look it up. If you don't know, hey, don't say
Aw.
what. Get the Googling. And you can
Mrs.
figure out what the shrinky dink is. Come on.
Aw, Mrs.
Missy
Don't do
Dave Pop says y'all nasty.
But I didn't do
Shrinky dink.
anything.
Y'all
What?
nasty.
What and what now? 24. Shrink. He dink. Shrink and dink. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all work
yeah,
with me here. Do it. I mean, come
You
on.
bake art. Yes, I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look at that. We got a horny Alf in my chat. That's great. He's finally back from Melmac. All right.
Oh, hey, Steve.
Oh, that's what's up. I like that.
Steve Mitchum said that he's down for the mountain and we can end the stream now.
Yup, look at that. Mark D with a CC. Yup, that's all. Had a Batman set. See? Yup. See, people
great.
know what time it is, man. Come on, y'all.
That's
Get with the
supposedly
program.
out, but it's
Drink your
Melmac time. So I don't
I'm
know what's
actually
going on
Drink
here.
your
shocked
drink.
that we did 40 minutes of nonsense. Like I said, we were going
Dave
to.
Bob. Dave Bob remember Shrinky Dinks? See? That's why he
Horny
laughing.
Alf doesn't know about Shrinky Dink. Oh my god, here we go.
Yes, like you get this. You get this. Stuff,
Yeah, but
And, like-
but Horny Alf know how to spell it. I ain't mad at him. Hey, you don't
If
know
you-
about it, but he know how to spell it.
yeah, you literally
painted
bake
them
art.
and you put them in the oven.
That's what a shrinky dink is. I had a teacher
I don't know what that
that
shit is,
used
but how to spell it. Hey,
so.
Remember marbles?
Do I remember Mario? What?
Fine.
What?
Marbles.
24/7. I remember that, but it was only the girls in my school that were into that.
shit, they had like Transformers. They had Batman. They had superheroes for that shit. They had Smurfs. They had a bunch of shit for that, man. You pull them shit out. Come on, show the commercial then. Shit.
No, I believe it. It's like
Nah, man, fuck it. I mean, what you do? What you think you gonna get struck down for some shit that's not even around anymore?
Oh, the Smurf shrink sticks.
Oh, come on now.
No, it popped up. Smurf Shrinky. Oh my
Shrinky
god.
Dink, not
Oh
Seinfeld.
my Oh my god. It's like kids throwing it in the oven. This is horrible.
Oh shit. That's too funny, man.
You know it. Shit. Harris, your reaction was priceless.
Oh my god. On what? What
Swinky
did
what? Shrink my what?
What?
Oh. Oh no.
Dinky what?
I know what shrinky dinks are. It's just like, why are we talking about shrinky dinks?
Because we were trying to get to Betty's attic, supposedly. That's
Oh, we were trying to. That was a terrible segue. Jesus Christ.
Why are these kids trapped?
I
They
don't
look
know.
very sad. Why are they trapped?
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Is that gummy bears? Really? These shrinky dinks?
Okay.
Look.
I remember this bullshit now.
Yeah, I told you.
I remember this bullshit now.
Listen, you color it, you cut it out, you throw that bitch in the oven, look what happened.
Because that's useful. There you go.
Look at how
Instead of-
unhappy. Look how unhappy that fucking kid is. He's like, what the fuck? It's half the size it used to be.
I
Nah,
could
man,
have
nah,
been
Take
nah,
30
nah,
fucking
really.
minutes.
The thing is, he just pissed that ain't no Superman one.
I
Why
think
the
he's-
fuck you give me a gummy
You know,
bear.
you
What
guys
the fuck
got
am
it
I
wrong.
supposed to do with this?
You guys got it wrong. Look, he's pissed because not even the front of his hair is cut evenly. Look at that shit. It's like, bleh.
Oh, they did the bowl cut wrong.
Nah, man, but you seen it from a side view, man.
Yeah, I think that looks horrible.
All right, so what else you do? He's like, man, that shit's fantastic. Look, see,
I had
that
an art.
Superman?
I had an art teacher that unironically used this as her preferred medium of choice. I'm not kidding. I didn't really take her seriously as a teacher after I learned that.
look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He-Man. Look at
Yeah, I
that shit.
thought there was He-Man there. Yeah, I was about to say.
What's the yellow one?
Very yellow. I can't even read that.
Very yellow. Oh, yeah, I know it's
Very
yellow. Thank you, thanks. Yup, look at that shit.
That was horrible. That was like that. I remember those types of commercials.
Let's speak of this. Yeah, Loki.
Hey, Loki, how many shrinky dinks did you have?
How many you had, Loki? Which ones you had? The Transformers one?
It was the G.I. Joe, the
Oh, he had the G.I.
Oh.
Joe Shrinky Dink. So what happened? What happened to Snake Eyes?
Oh, he got tiny.
He got 10.
Oh shit! Jakey Dinks.
Yep.
He's like,
If it was fucking worthless and you could buy it at the dollar store, I guarantee you, no matter how fucking stupid it was, my mother had one. As seen on TV. Oh my god, Dad! It's the fucking 101 cutter in one. We have to have one. Jesus Christ!
Hey, you have a
It
PO
slices and sucks at the same time. Yeah, it sucks. All right.
Just remember, all shrinky dinks can be sent to care of Loki's P.O. box. I
Yup.
don't know the number.
see,
I bet he'd love
see,
to
yup,
play
yup,
with
yup.
it.
Speaking of the dead, yup,
Hollister, Missouri.
Yep, speaking of dead, he remember that. Yup, he had to make Christmas ornaments out the motherfuckers. Put a little, hang them motherfuckers up. They had Disney ones too, like Bambi and shit.
Yeah, could you shoot Bambi's mom?
They had the mama.
Any packages going to Loki should be sent to 1220 P.O. Box 1224, Hollister, Missouri. Look up the area code. I don't remember it.
What's Rom Pompey?
Look that shit up.
Loki, you crack me up, brother.
You sounded so enthusiastic when you said that.
I should become an art teacher, but I only... Oh, wait, I can't read that, but I already don't want to live. Shit. Should we just call it a wraps here then? We've gone pretty much 2 hours.
Yeah, we started talking about shrinky dinks, man. Like, I don't know.
Slinky, Slinky. Everyone wants a Slinky.
It's Log.
Finkel's Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Einhorn is a man.
Hey, let me ask you this: did y'all ever had a snake?
I don't have a snake. I'm a woman.
Is a snake for the toilet cleaning?
Nah, dude. I'm talking about it came out around the time of the Rubik's Cube.
Yes.
Oh,
I guess I'm too young for this shit. No.
Just wait till 24 starts singing "My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, and me."
Oh shit!
I think it with that.
You got there, Loke.
Mm-hmm. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, Earth 2147. The legacy of the Meta Wars. When man fought machine and machines won. Biodreads, monstrous creations that hunt down human survivors and digitize them. But from the fires of the Meta Wars arose a new breed of warrior, born and trained to bring down Lord Dread and his Biodread empire.
Oh. Stop.
I was ready to look at that piece of bacon and shake his ass.
Yeah, shake it, bacon, shake it.
Is that what you told the tentacles?
Sorry, what?
All right.
I told that to myself.
Watch that bacon, make that booty clap.
Whoa.
Somebody's wanting some Laffy Taffy.
Oh my god.
So you guys got anything coming up at all? You know, like tomorrow or
yes, I have my anniversary stream this Saturday. Yeah.
Anniversary stream.
I've been doing this shit for a year. Oh my god.
So is it
cool?
Oh, so, I'm watching for my anniversary stream. I'm torturing myself for everyone's entertainment. I'm watching The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh boy, that's pretty fun.
Yay! Y'all are all invited to come if y'all want to be a part of that fun.
Do we have to watch the movie?
I have dark things
it's a watch
do that
party.
Day.
My anniversary stream's a watch party, yeah. Like so, I've been told I'm really funny when I get mad. So come listen to me get triggered for like 2.5 hours.
You think you know the dark? I was born to it.
Oh god, I fucking can't do it, Bane.
Jackets. I flex in it. I squat in it. I was raised with no neck.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to be showing the actual movie, so you're going to have to find your own copies. So,
where are the other drugs?
Oh my god.
Where's your movie? Where is it?
Oh my god.
Teddy Ruxpin is back. I'd rather shoot it with a peg.
Oh, Avoid the Noid is back. That motherfucker there. I seen the little commercial.
No, the Noid's back.
The Noid is back. Look up the new commercials. You can see that motherfucker there acting up again. I ain't seen that motherfucker since I was a little cheering.
That was 1 month ago, I believe. The Return of the Noid, 30 seconds.
I told you.
Yeah, he's back. It's weird. I think he's Crash Bandicoot.
He's not back. It's like a soy-based version of the Noid.
And he's not woke.
He's just broke.
Oh.
He's up to his old shenanigans.
Fuck Domino's.
That's right.
Pizza Hut is better, I have to say.
Stuffed crust is better.
Oh, yes. Yum, yum, yum.
All right.
Didn't Papa John start doing stuffed crust?
No, Pizza Hut is better.
Yes, and they've got papadillas now. They're Parmesan crusted papadillas. Those are badass.
Hey, you want to talk pizza? This Loki's the guy. Pizza.
I just want a stuffed crust with half tomato sauce, half garlic aioli, pepperoni, green peppers.
Okay, now you fuckers are getting
I'm
me
hungry. Damn it.
Yo.
And I ate my little personal pizzas last week. I don't have any more.
You can think about the ones. How good they were.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can think about pizza while I eat, I don't know, something else.
All right. 2020,
When I was a children, back in the old time.
You were a plural form of children?
I was a plural children.
When I was a little cheering.
She was a little tentacle.
Just a little one, you know, but it's surrounded by
I was
80
a
others.
single tentacle that had not spread yet.
Oh,
Before she had decided for world domination.
I shall spread
By
my
watching-
tentacle.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
We just crossed the line of
All right.
uncomfortable yoga at this point.
Shut up! I've been saying so much
Alright.
worse shit tonight. Don't act like y'all are.
Sweep the swamp. That's what Dave. What?
yo, I need a speaking spell, man. What the fuck, man?
I need a translator
Yeah,
and an
speaking spell,
intimacy
that's what you
coordinator. I really need an intimacy coordinator. So
Oh my god.
A speaking spell will help you coordinate that shit.
What is he
Press
going to
the
do?
button.
Tell Fat Steven he's fat?
Oh my god.
I'm fat.
Thank you.
Fat.
Man,
Fan.
I think we lost it, guys. We're just laughing over literally nothing.
If someone wants to clip that one part, please send it care of the internet.
I've said so much shit over like my time streaming that people can clip. It's like,
Shay says tent tickle. I don't do that anymore with camping. Kelly Chow says pizza. Who'd we lose?
I'm so tired. I'm
No,
starting to
that was
lose
Flo,
it.
though.
Loki. Lost Loki.
Where'd he go?
Oh my
Um,
god.
I do not know.
Oh, I destroyed
Sorry.
him. Oh no.
Did I forget to close out?
You were still live, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know that pretty well. Loki, are you okay?
Yep. I don't know
What
what happened. I have no idea.
I kicked you off for world domination purposes.
Okay.
All right. Loki, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I got something coming up.
Yeah, see,
I like
Eris's tentacles got Loki. See?
That's a lot of typing.
Oh no, it's the clitter clatter keyboard. It's returned.
Eat a nugget, you fat bastard.
Oh, you're a piece of shit.
Is
I
that,
heard
is that
you
who I
just
think?
that was such.
You fat bastard.
You
Oh
typed
my
that with such anger. I was like, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. You fat
I'm
bastard.
angry.
That's all I felt when I hit. Yeah, there he is again. Stop it. I'm gonna take up the headphones. Just do it.
Angry. The angry typing of Loki. You will be destroyed now.
Okay. So is that all you have coming up, or are you gonna tell me to go eat a fistful of nuggets or something?
Eat a nugget, you fat bastard. And
Oh,
take
I
a tentacle while you're at it.
And
That's
some
my
water.
new favorite thing. That's my new favorite thing.
All right. Well, now that my self-esteem is still back at 0, tomorrow looks like a good day at being 0. Clobber, anything coming up?
Oh my.
No, not much. Open talk tomorrow night. Just look at Open Geek thing, and then Global Geek Gang 1 p.m. Central Time on Thursday, and then of course Saturday night, as always, reviewing all of Star Trek with the wonderful Raquel Briggs at 9 p.m. Central. We're in the midst of reviewing Star Trek the Animated Series. We're going to do all 6 series and films, all real Trek only, 66 through 05.
Nice. Angry
Lot of fun.
typing. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. I forgot today's Tuesday. We're just gonna leave that hanging. Thanks, guys.
Light the fires, Valhalla, and burn this motherfucker to the ground.
What?
But if this is crazy, babe, I don't want to be sane. I'm in love with you, Wendy.
Oh, Captain!
Oh my god.
All right, and that I'm Fat Steven. I'm no idea what's going on right now.
Oh, we lost
and,
it.
and I would like to thank the chat. Hello, Project, for just arriving as we're closing.
Josh, we're literally leaving.
And there's a mega stream sale because I can't click the right thing. But other than that, thank you, chat. Thank you, Panelists. This has been a good show. Thank you, Keith, most of all, over myself because I can't be too egotistical on a Tuesday. And that's going to be the end of the comic book roundtable. Where's it next?
Hello,
me.
Josh.
What?
Who has it
What is
next?
Me.
Hello, Josh.
Oh. Hello, Josh. Oh, it's me. Mine. I am the y'all are so excited because it's on my channel.
And that's a wrap. Y'all have a good night.
Night.
There we go.